Yo, what up, good people? You know who it is. It's your main man, KG, back again with another one. And I'd like to say how y'all doing to both of my friends at home, abroad, and international. What's going on, what's good, what's popping, what's cracking? I'm gonna spare all of the other intros that I would normally do at the beginning of this video to get straight into the meat and potatoes of this here video. If you keep up with me over on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, you would know that I made a little reference to a Versuz battle that took place between the two R&B singers, Mario and OMARION. And I've reserved my opinion on that whole Versuz battle until just now in this here video. Let's go! Now, as you know, both of these artists are heavy hitters in the world of R&B. And being that I'm someone that has had the chance to actually study R&B in its more classic forms up into the present time, I honestly can appreciate both artists for what it is that their strengths are. Starting with Mario. Mario is a whirlwind of a vocalist. He's given us hit songs like Let Me Love You, Music for Love, Crying Out for Me, Just a Friend, Break Up, and How Do I Breathe. By the way, be sure to check out some of his material right here on YouTube. Now, my personal analysis on Mario is that I recognize Mario to be more of a vocalist that just so happens to dance a little bit. He has an amazing stage presence, especially in the world of classic R&B, of, you know, standing on stage and crooning and wooing the stage and, you know, just swaying the emotions of the ladies in the crowd. He is a skillful and masterful singer. He is able to do things with his runs and riffs, and he has an amazing sense of vocal dexterity is what I'd like to call it. If it were just depending on his singing alone, I feel that he can just stand on stage with a mic and sing without any background dancers or anything like that. And this is more so his strength. Again, make sure to go and check out some of Mario's material right here on YouTube, and I'll make a suggestion. Of course, one of the more known songs that he's made is Let Me Love You, but I would make another suggestion as to one of the songs that I think that he really sings passionately on, and the title of that song is How Could You? Be sure to go and check that out. Your man KG sent you, let everybody know. Okay, now let's go ahead and move along on to Mario. My man Mario, man, he's so extremely talented. I tell you, me personally, I love his music. Actually, I love both artists, but OMARION, I've just been listening to songs over the course of the past few years that I didn't even know that he actually presented and made, you know, publicized to the world. I have friends that watch these videos that are international, and they may not be, you know, as knowledgeable about R&B music and like the history of it all, but you come to the right channel. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to OMARION. OMARION has given us songs like Oh, he's given us songs like Icebox. Speedin' is a song that I just recently caught up to. Let's go ahead and talk about my man OMARION. OMARION was originally a part of a R&B singing group by the name of B2K. Eventually, OMARION broke off and he went solo to pursue his own solo career. He gave us song titles such as Oh, that's Icebox. He's worked alongside with other artists such as Janae Aiko and Chris Brown in the song Post to Be. I've actually had the honor and pleasure of performing that song live with a live band. And also, OMARION has some other hit songs that I don't feel has gotten the notoriety as they should have. And these are songs that I have, over the course of the past few years, have just kind of, you know, gotten acquainted with. Songs like Open Up with Just One Touch, Open Up, so much distance between our bodies, word for word, you got my soul. Oh, and there was another song that I forgot to mention that he's given us. And this, man, if you guys ever get a chance to check this video out, the dancing is crazy. And you know what song that is, right? Touch, touch, touch. Keep the lights on. Now, let me give you my analysis of OMARION as an artist, and this guy is amazing. I would say that OMARION's strength is in his visual presentation, especially on stage. And what I mean by visual presentation, I mean that this man is an amazing dancer. You can tell that he spent several hours honing in and perfecting that craft. Now, humbly, and this is my humble opinion, you know, you might feel something a little bit different. And if you do have an opinion, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section. But I would say that OMARION is at first a dancer. Anybody that knows and observes OMARION or Mario, we should be able to tell that OMARION is first a dancer that just so happens to know how to sing. But don't get it twisted. I do believe that OMARION is capable of delivering a song. I mean, if you hear him and you know, of course, you know what his exact tone is. His tone has kind of a nasally quality. I mean, it's much like mine. I have a nasally quality, but sometimes I'm able to bounce back and forth between the chest and the head voice and the gut and all that kind of stuff. But of course, like if you actually listen to some of the stuff that he's doing, and you can tell when he's actually singing, he is actually able to deliver a lot of the runs and riffs. Be sure to go and check out some of his material and watch, and you'll be able to see the difference between the two, as to what I am, bringing your attention to. This is kind of covering a little bit of extra ground. So we know that now we have a singer who knows how to dance, just so happens, and then we have a dancer that just so happens to know how to sing. Now, who would I consider a 50-50 split, also known as a double threat? Usher. And I'm only using Usher as an example. There are or have been, several other 50-50 splits or double threats that are able to sing just as equally as good as they can dance. But Usher just so happens to be one that kind of sticks out to mind. Now, really briefly, what I'm going to do is shift my focus onto the audience or the onlooker or the observer of this. Because I read somewhere in a YouTube comment that they were extremely disappointed at the fact that OMARION, wasn't singing all of the songs in his recordings or something like that. And I think that the audience or the observer should take a bit more responsibility in what it is that they digest so far as their entertainment, and be able to make a distinction between these different formats of art, or these different forms of the art as it pertains to like stage performance. And my comment read that anybody that knows anything about music should know that OMARION is first a dancer that just so happens to know how to sing, and vice versa with regard to Mario. He's a singer that just so happens to know how to dance. So if we're taking personal responsibility and accountability for this, and being a responsible audience, then we would be able to tell the difference between the two, and there should be no major disappointment. But as for both of the artists, I really enjoy each one of them for what it is that their strengths are, you know what I'm saying, and even their weaknesses, because both artists have been important to the development of R&B music as we know it today. So they both have their respective places, as far as I'm concerned. But hey, what do I know? I'm just your friendly local neighborhood KG. Alright, you guys, I'm not going to hold you any longer. Just make sure to go check out both artists, check out their material, get acquainted with it. And let me know what you think right here in the comment section. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share this thing with at least 10 people that you know, alright? And make sure to go and hear the full-length versions of my songs right here on YouTube. One song is entitled Boss, aka The Right Choice, and the other song is Deep Breath, God's Timing. Alright, good people, so in the meantime, in between time, oh yeah, you know what time it is. Throw your K's up, throw your K's up, throw your K's up, KG, out. Like a winner.